ain't your round. These niggas plotting on you, ready to take your life. These niggas not your partner, these niggas not your homie. These niggas grinding, man, they can understand testify.
These niggas tell you y'all family, but behind your back they can't stand you. Try to set you up on ransom, more to scratch you out like danger. Then the fuck your bitch like unhappy, all up in the face with that yakking. Whip down on you, try to shine on you, but won't help you out when you lacking. No, nigga, I ain't got it. Why they stay to watching your pockets, but when you make it big, they won't stop. That's why I float around with that yop stick. Cold corner street, we gon' pop shit. Not fucking around with that nonsense. My circle small, full of convicts. Play the murder game, don't try shit. Now trial day, nigga, watch this. Get to singing like he in the pulpit. Won't tolerate, we gon' stalk him. With the tech game, I'm awesome. Caught him by himself and off him. Hitman shit unlawful. Sit up in his chest, I'm awful. Goddamn, it's that neighborhood shit.
These niggas ain't your friend. These niggas ain't your round. These niggas plotting on you, ready to take your life. These niggas not your partner, these niggas not your homie. These niggas grinding, man, they can understand testify. These niggas ain't your friend, these niggas ain't your round. These niggas plotting on you, ready to take your life. These niggas not your partner, these niggas not your homie. These niggas grinding, man, they can understand testify.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
9.1, we back.
We back, y'all.
Yes,
we back.
we are.
The whole team is back, y'all.
Shout outs to Metal to Music, Psycho Music, all of you guys doing a damn thing. And we just had our little young
CME.
guest. Yes, doing it up. Shout outs to our little young guy right here, young fallen angel doing a thing. May God continue to bless your steps.
That's right. We got Lady Blaze calling in at 11.
Yeah.
We had Voice of True Go-Getter.
Yes, Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's
she was
my
awesome.
woman.
She's always
so
awesome.
Beautiful.
Always a blessing to have.
And that voice on the ooh,
Make
a nigga fall in love.
Oh boy, killers in love.
Listen, girl, if you
call me
listening
voice.
in,
Nah, I'm playing. I'm not playing.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man. Well, I wanted to get into
for the last 2 months, Atlanta
about some teachers that got decades in jail, and the reason why I wanted to get into this topic because it wasn't just African American teachers; it was Caucasian teachers.
I
too.
know,
and all the Caucasian teachers got off.
Of course, and I'm not surprised.
We not racist.
And the African American teachers got decades in jail.
Yeah, not surprised.
I want to play this video before we actually get into the topic. All right.
Atlanta has been prosecuting 12 former educators for their role in a huge cheating scandal among public schools. So these teachers were either changing the test answers for their students or they were giving students answers for standardized tests in order for them to have higher scores on the tests. Now, this was a massive scandal, and as a result, many educators and administrators were arrested and they were prosecuted, but in the end, there were only 12 of them that were standing trial. Now, what made this case so unique was they were not only being charged for the cheating case, it was turned into a racketeering case because prosecutors argued that since these educators were changing the grades for the students to get higher scores, they could have gotten bonuses or promotions, so this is really organized crime. This is unprecedented. It's never happened before. And as a result, at the end of this trial, 11 of those educators have been convicted of racketeering, and they could serve 20 years behind bars as a result of that.
They're not in the mafia. They're not. Look, you want to fire them, I'm 100% with you. You can't have this cheating, right? If you proved it, they definitely did it. By all means, fire them. I can't have them as teachers, right? Arresting them in the first place is crazy. Okay, they cheated on a test. Now you arrest people over that, and then now you charge them with racketeering, 20 years in prison. Racketeering is for like mob bosses.
This is insane.
Look, they were responding to an incentive system that was set up. They responded to it in a very poor way, in a way that should get them fired, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I can't believe that we live in this country. And by the way, of course, they're all black.
I'm dying to jump in on this. I don't know why anyone in this country would ever be interested in being a grade school teacher at a public school. I'm going to keep it real. The system is against you in every way, shape, or form. I love teaching, but I love teaching at a college level because I don't have to deal with the system that's set up against me. And what I mean by that is these are school districts that are in poverty-stricken areas. These are school districts that have had their funding cut and taken away from them. These are school districts where these teachers are underpaid, and there's a lot of pressure on them to teach to a fucking test. Oh, make sure they get good scores on standardized testing because that is how we evaluate whether or not you're an effective teacher. How much pressure is that on a teacher? And I'm not condoning what they did. I'm not giving them a pass. What they did was wrong. But the crime here, or the punishment, doesn't fit the crime. And it's crazy if you want to be a teacher. Look at what they're doing to you. Republicans are cutting funds for public schools, funneling the money into private schools or vouchers for private schools, and then they're like, oh, look at the public schools. They're failing. Oh, look at these students. They're not doing well. It's the teacher's fault. It's not the teacher's fault. The system is set up against them, plain and simple.
Now, from time to time, right-wingers will say, oh, it's the teachers' unions that are causing all the trouble and stuff. As if the teachers crashed our economy and caused the economic hardships that we went through in 2008 and continue to go through. It's a comical idea, but now it's turned into an absolute tragedy. None of the top banking executives were arrested. And now they've started to arrest teachers.
They're arresting teachers, and 11 of them could be sentenced to 20 years in jail for this. It's amazing. And by the way, if you think, look, it's Atlanta, poverty-stricken area, if you're going to say anything stupid or ignorant like that, let me give you some more facts about what's happening throughout the entire country. This is a trend. It's not unique to Atlanta. Similar cheating scandals have erupted in Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Nevada, and other public school systems around the country in recent years. You want to know why? Because you shouldn't have to teach to a test. You should focus on evaluating the teachers in a more effective way. When everything is based on a standardized test, which, by the way, has questions that are purposely formulated to be tricky, well, yeah, then all of a sudden teachers are going to be like, I don't know what to do. I could lose my job. I could get paid less. The school district is going to get less money if the students don't perform well. It's so stupid. It drives me insane.
And of all the cheating scandals in the country, the people they happen to arrest are 11 black teachers. The white teachers that were involved in cheating, did they get arrested? No, yet another coincidence.
Did they get arrested?
Do they cheat more often? Not necessarily. Do they get arrested more often? Definitely.
You on there? No surprise here. I've been telling you over and over again about how the system is. I keep telling you over and again that there's two things that is wrong with this country for real. The one is race relations, and one is about class.
Yes.
Race relations is horrible, and the class system is horrible. The rich and the poor. I tell you that right now. The rich get treated better than the poor, and also when it comes to race, some race get off and get treated better than other races.
It's true,
and that's the point. That's the problem right there.
We're not going to say some race. We're going to say one race.
Yeah,
because they get treated better than all races.
Well, but that's because they run this country.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the problem.
Who owns the city?
We can have and see. One thing about black folks need to realize this. We live in a democracy. See, a lot of black folks, when Barack Obama got in office, I seen a lot of black people, heard a lot of black people. I remember to this day, I was living not that far away from here. And all I kept hearing was Obama. It was like echoing all through Brownsville.
I did it. Everything was Obama.
Yeah.
But
everything. I don't care what it was. I was like Obama.
But see, the thing is that when we look at it, see, this is the problem. What I mean about we need to stop thinking that the hierarchy, is where it's at. Mm-hmm. Because unless he was a king, or something like that, it don't mean nothing in this country. But a lot of black folks saw this black man.
Obama don't run the country.
Yeah, that's my point. So this black man at the hierarchy, the highest position, and said, okay, he's going to change everything because he had the higher position.
Yeah.
See, that's how I know that a lot of people in this country, including black folks, don't know anything about the Constitution and how this country is run. All right? This is a democracy. And just because just like, I'm going to say what Michael Eric Dawson said. Okay. I know you know him. He said one black man in public housing is no mean anything.
Yeah.
He said that. But that is public housing if you look at it. Basically. The White House.
Yeah.
And they don't, because if you got other people around that man who don't look like him, and some of them, half of them, is got this attitude that is only about my race. Yeah. Guess what? Every time you try to put something into place, they're gonna veto it.
Because we don't stick with it.
They're gonna block it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna block
That's
it.
why when I see how all these young kids went out and voted for Obama, and how hip hop played a part in that too.
Yeah.
And getting the young kids out
it.
there to vote.
Yeah.
But
you know
they clearly
the
didn't know.
mainstream.
Yeah.
Played a part in getting Obama in office as well.
Yeah.
And when I seen that, I said to myself, listen, I mean, y'all do it for the president, but how come y'all don't do it for the senators and all that stuff?
Exactly.
Because that's the reason why we getting vetoed.
Well,
exactly.
None of y'all voting for
That's
our
right.
senators like y'all should.
Exactly.
That's why, and we don't have enough Democratic senators in the
Period.
office.
That's
Exactly.
In the seat.
Actually make things go.
And that's the point.
Smooth.
That's the point I'm trying to make. You're absolutely right. That's what I was trying to say. I didn't want to say it, but that's what I said.
House of
House of Representatives and
Senate and all
senators
that.
are the one who runs
run
this
this
country.
shit.
Don't be fooled. All right?
Right.
One black man in office against a bunch of white
Republicans.
white Republicans in Senate and in the Congress. It's not. Come on.
We ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
And then
So
on
you
top
can
of
vote
that,
you can vote for a Democrat all you want as president, but are you voting for Democrat as senator?
That's right.
Are you voting for your
And a lot of
senators?
them
And-
don't even know about that.
Yeah,
A lot of
and-
the kids don't.
Are you voting for your councilmen and all this other stuff?
And
All
that's
this
the
stuff
point.
Matters,
And
I'm
you see
telling
how we get a councilman after the fact. We don't get him when he's promoting himself. We get him
Exactly.
just when election is about to come in, which is the last 3 weeks of election.
Yeah, they don't.
see, the problem is that, like I said, we're still trying to find a leader, one person to lead. I feel like it's a team.
Yes.
It's teamwork. See, we've been so brainwashed to believe that one person can do it all, because of what Martin Luther King did, Harriet Tubman, people like that, which they did great. I mean, they helped at that time because they helped black people get along and get further, you know. But we got to understand something: one person cannot do it all. It's got to be all of us together pushing this together as a unit, you know. Because the fact is, there's the powers that be that's there. And then on top of that, you got to not only got to worry about the people that's in office, you got to worry about the people that actually live amongst you. I keep telling you, people out there, that we are the people. And if you got people in this country who live among you who are racist or plain ignorant because of what they see on television or what they think that black folks are, aka stereotypes, guess what's going to happen? They're going to turn against you as a black person. You know how many times I have to argue with people. See, these people, when they think that black people don't lazy, they don't want to work.
Black, I don't mean
all that stuff.
How is it that black people are lazy when they are? Some of them really are.
Yeah.
Okay, but if black people are lazy, how come black people built most of this shit?
Thank you.
In this fucking world.
And they clear all this country.
We built these bridges.
We
built these big freaking towers and all this stuff. We did the blueprint for this stuff. Black people.
The upper hand. I mean, we made it. Our ancestors made it easier for the upper-handed immigrants.
Yeah, I'm glad you bring with trains. I'm glad
black people.
You haven't been reprimanded.
And I'm glad you said that, because the fact is, the person who invented the third rail was a black man, and nobody want to tell you about that. They don't want the schools won't tell you about that.
Black people.
You know, and that's the point. And if you got ignorant people out there, see, to me, what's more dangerous to me than a racist is somebody who's ignorant.
A nigger without a brain.
No. Not a nigger. I said ignorant. I'm talking about those people who look at another race and think that this is what they are because of what they. if you on TV, if you look at TV all day and TV is telling